to results from primary elections in 4 different states last night. Republicans and Democrats each finding encouragement in different races. President Trump's influence with his endorsements remains strong. NewsNation Washington correspondent Hannah Brandt has been tracking the results all night long for us. She is live at the White House. Let's start with that high-profile Senate race in Maine that the whole country has been watching, Hannah. Graham Platner advances.
Yeah, Markie, not necessarily a surprise there in Maine, but these primary results certainly set up a really high-stakes Senate race there. This is likely to be one of the most closely watched contests in the entire country this fall because Democratic candidate Graham Platner is trying to unseat Republican Senator Susan Collins. As you mentioned, Platner did win the Democratic primary last night, and that was despite a series of recent controversies he was involved in, including inappropriate texts he sent to women other than his wife, allegations of threatening behavior in past relationships, a tattoo he previously had of a Nazi symbol, and past vulgar comments he made online. Ultimately, though, voters in Maine did look past all of those scandals. They selected Platner as their Democratic nominee, but now he faces an even bigger battle in taking on Collins, who has represented Maine in the Senate for nearly 30 years.
I've made mistakes in my life, mistakes that I regret, that I live with, and that I continue to learn from. And I'm still far from perfect. But every day, I wake up and I try to be a little bit better and a little bit kinder than I was the day before. And if you give me the chance, I will be a senator for the people who cannot afford to buy a senator.
We are expecting both parties to pump money and resources into this race in the months ahead. Democrats see this Maine seat as really critical to their path to taking back the Senate majority. They ultimately need to net 4 seats in the midterms in the Senate to make that happen, Markie.
And Hannah, there were also big primary races in South Carolina, Nevada, North Dakota. Any big takeaways there?
Well, one of the big takeaways is that President Trump's endorsements once again proved powerful. For example, in the South Carolina governor's race, his pick, Pamela Avett, won enough support in that primary for governor to advance to a runoff with Alan Wilson. So she didn't quite clinch it, but she is moving on in a crowded field. And Senator Lindsey Graham, another Trump-endorsed candidate, also beating out his Republican challenger. That's a win for someone who's a key White House ally and a longtime senator as well. Over in North Dakota, you've got the state's lone U.S. House member, Republican Julie Fedorchak, who held on to her seat as well with the help of the president's endorsement. And in Nevada, Democratic candidate Aaron Ford won the primary for governor. Democrats there hope to take out the current Republican governor, Joe Lombardo. So we'll see how they fare in that race. And the Trump-backed candidates won in all 3 congressional races that he endorsed in Nevada as well, showing the strength of his support, even in that purple state that does lean a little blue, Markie.
Hannah Brandt live at the White House for us. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.